What if I told you that the phone in your pocket can now translate languages in real time? That we're driving cars that pilot themselves? And that artificial intelligence can create art indistinguishable from human work? These aren't scenes from a futuristic movie anymore. They're happening right now. Welcome to The Curious Route, where we explore the incredible journey of science fiction becoming science fact. Today, we're diving into the most mind-blowing technologies that made the leap from imagination to reality in just the last 10 years. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll realize we're already living in the future. Remember watching Star Trek and thinking how cool it would be to talk to a computer and have it understand you? Well, that's exactly what happened with virtual assistants. But here's the thing that most people don't realize. The assistants we have today aren't just following programmed commands anymore. They're using artificial intelligence that actually learns and adapts. Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistant have evolved from simple voice recognition tools into sophisticated AI companions that can control your entire home, manage your schedule, and even predict what you need before you ask for it. In 2015, these assistants could barely understand different accents. Now, they can have natural conversations, understand context, and even detect emotions in your voice. The technology behind this involves neural networks that process language in ways that mimic human cognition, and it's only getting better. But virtual assistants are just the beginning. Let's talk about something that literally seemed impossible a decade ago: self-driving cars. In 2015, autonomous vehicles were experimental prototypes that tech companies tested on closed tracks. Fast forward to today, and companies like Tesla, Waymo, and Cruise are operating autonomous taxi services in major cities. These vehicles use a combination of cameras, radar, LiDAR, and artificial intelligence to navigate streets, avoid obstacles, and make split-second decisions that would challenge even experienced human drivers. The really fascinating part? These cars are connected to cloud networks that allow them to learn from every mile driven by every vehicle in the fleet. When one Tesla encounters a new situation, every other Tesla learns from it. We're talking about a collective intelligence that's constantly improving. And while we're not quite at the point where you can sleep during your commute, we're remarkably close to that sci-fi dream becoming everyday reality. Now, here's where things get really wild. You know those sci-fi movies where scientists grow organs in labs? That's actually happening now. Bioprinting technology has advanced to the point where researchers can print human tissue using specialized 3D printers. These aren't simple tissues either. Scientists have successfully printed skin, cartilage, and even functioning blood vessels. In 2019, researchers at Tel Aviv University printed the world's first 3D heart using a patient's own cells. While we're still years away from transplanting fully functional organs, the progress made in just the last decade is staggering. This technology could eventually eliminate organ donor waiting lists and save countless lives. Even more incredible, some scientists are working on printing meat in laboratories, which could revolutionize food production and reduce environmental impact. What once was pure science fiction is now legitimate medical research. Speaking of medical breakthroughs, remember when the only way to edit genes was through selective breeding over generations? CRISPR changed everything. This gene-editing technology allows scientists to precisely cut and modify DNA sequences with unprecedented accuracy. Discovered in 2012 but refined and applied extensively in the last decade, CRISPR has moved from laboratory curiosity to practical medical tool. In 2023, the FDA approved the first CRISPR-based treatment for sickle cell disease, marking a historic moment in medicine. Patients who lived with debilitating pain and complications now have hope for a cure. The technology works like molecular scissors, cutting out problematic genes and replacing them with healthy ones. The implications are enormous. Scientists are exploring CRISPR treatments for cancer, genetic blindness, muscular dystrophy, and even HIV. We're living in an era where diseases that plagued humanity for millennia might become curable within our lifetimes. And if you think that's impressive, wait until you hear about neural interfaces. Companies like Neuralink are developing brain-computer interfaces that allow direct communication between human brains and computers. In 2024, Neuralink successfully implanted their device in a human patient, who was able to control a computer cursor using only their thoughts. For people with paralysis or neurological conditions, this technology represents hope for regaining independence. But the applications go beyond medical use. Imagine downloading information directly into your brain, controlling devices with your mind, or even communicating telepathically through technology. These scenarios, once relegated to cyberpunk novels, are becoming engineering challenges rather than philosophical thought experiments. The ethical questions surrounding this technology are as profound as the technology itself. But there's no denying we're witnessing the birth of human-machine integration. Let's shift gears and talk about something that's transforming entertainment and communication: virtual and augmented reality. In 2015, VR headsets were bulky, expensive, and caused motion sickness in most users. Today's devices like the Meta Quest and Apple Vision Pro offer immersive experiences that blur the line between physical and digital worlds. But here's what's really exciting. These technologies are moving beyond gaming. Surgeons are using VR to practice complex operations. Architects are walking through buildings before they're built. Students are taking virtual field trips to ancient Rome or the surface of Mars. Augmented reality, which overlays digital information onto the real world, is becoming integrated into everyday life through smartphones and specialized glasses. Workers are receiving real-time instructions displayed in their field of vision. Translators are seeing foreign text automatically converted to their language. We're approaching the seamless integration of digital and physical reality that science fiction authors dreamed about. Now let's talk about artificial intelligence creating art, music, and writing. Just 2 years ago, the idea of AI generating photorealistic images from text descriptions seemed far-fetched. Then came DALL-E, Midjourney, and Stable Diffusion. Today, anyone can type a description and watch as artificial intelligence creates stunning artwork in seconds. But it doesn't stop at images. AI can now compose music, write stories, generate videos, and even create poetry. Large language models like GPT-4 can engage in conversations, write code, analyze complex documents, and assist with creative projects. The technology has sparked debates about creativity, copyright, and the nature of art itself. Some see it as a tool that democratizes creativity, allowing anyone to bring their visions to life. Others worry about the implications for artists and content creators. Regardless of where you stand, there's no denying that AI creativity represents a fundamental shift in how we think about intelligence and creation. Here's something that really captures the sci-fi to reality transformation: reusable rockets. Space exploration was synonymous with impossibly expensive single-use vehicles. Each launch meant destroying millions of dollars worth of equipment. Then SpaceX changed everything. In 2015, they successfully landed a rocket booster for the first time. Today, SpaceX routinely launches rockets, lands them, and flies them again sometimes within weeks. The Falcon 9 boosters have been reused over 20 times. This achievement has slashed the cost of space access and opened up possibilities for space tourism, satellite deployment, and eventual Mars colonization. What was once dismissed as impossible by aerospace experts is now routine. Blue Origin and other companies are following suit, creating a new space economy. The science fiction dream of casual space travel is becoming increasingly plausible. Quantum computing deserves mention too, even though it's still in early stages. These computers use quantum mechanics to process information in ways that traditional computers simply cannot. In 2019, Google announced quantum supremacy, demonstrating that their quantum computer solved a problem in 200 seconds that would take classical supercomputers thousands of years. While practical quantum computers are still being developed, the progress in the last decade has been remarkable. These machines could revolutionize drug discovery, climate modeling, cryptography, and artificial intelligence. We're witnessing the birth of a completely new computing paradigm. The last decade has also seen the rise of smart homes that would feel right at home in a sci-fi movie. Your lights adjust automatically based on time of day and your mood. Your thermostat learns your preferences and optimizes energy use. Your refrigerator can track inventory and suggest recipes. Your security system recognizes family members and alerts you to unusual activity. All of these devices communicate with each other through the Internet of Things, creating an interconnected home that responds to your needs. In 2015, smart homes were expensive novelties. Today, even budget devices offer sophisticated automation and intelligence. So why does all this matter? Because we're living through one of the most transformative periods in human history, and most of us don't even realize it. Technologies that were pure fantasy when many of us were children are now integral parts of our daily lives. The pace of innovation is accelerating, not slowing down. What seems impossible today might be routine in 5 years. The real question isn't whether science fiction will continue becoming reality. It's which technologies will make the leap next. Will we see artificial general intelligence, fusion power, life extension therapies? The answer is almost certainly yes, though we don't know exactly when or how. What we do know is that human ingenuity, combined with advancing technology, continues to turn imagination into reality at an incredible pace. The Curious Route is all about exploring these amazing transitions from dream to reality. If you enjoyed discovering how our present became the future that science fiction writers imagined, drop a comment below telling me which technology surprised you the most, or which sci-fi technology you're most excited to see become real. And if you want to continue this journey through the fascinating world of innovation and discovery, hit that subscribe button and join our community of curious minds exploring the amazing world we live in. Thanks for watching, and remember, the future is already here.